Hey, Facebook family. I hope this means we are connected. The video did some sort of hiccup. So I'm just going to go ahead and proceed as if we are. Once again, we want to welcome you to Fresh Produce Monday. Woo! I am excited. I'm excited for a number of different reasons. And of course, seeing all of the fresh produce, our deluxe crate. This one here is a customer's order, so you can see her snacks right there to the side, her jumbo goldfish there. That's for you, Mickey. Her deluxe crate. We have our classic. Yes, I did. We baked some cornbread, some honey cornbread, some of our Southern classics. Our signature spice cake we have in the mix there. Our banana puddings are all ready for you, all portion control, because I know you're thinking, what is she trying to do? Be like, what's the name of that gym? The gym, Planet Fitness. I don't know if you've been in there, but they have Tootsie Rolls off to the side. Like, come on, guys, really? So no, I'm not trying to be like Planet Fitness and have your fattening things right there within reach. That's not the deal at all. It's just that for some people, they like to know what sort of desserts we have. And so we do have some desserts that are portion controlled, and we have healthy snacks so that if you do have that sweet tooth, you don't have to be comatose sitting over there in the ice cream parlor or at the bakery, but you can know thyself, be true to your own self, and go ahead and prepare and have certain things within reach. That's all. Sounds good? That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. We also have some of our heat and eat grab and go meals. Many of you know that not only do we do 5-day meal prep, but on last Friday evening, we did a segment on our fresh produce grab bags and how you can spend $20 on your fresh produce grab bags, plus get like the rotisserie chicken, ground turkey, ground beef, and whatnot, and you can make up many different meals for you and your family to enjoy. And so some of the meals definitely have sold. We do have a few choices, a few selections still available. So what we'll do as we unpack everything, we'll discuss more in detail what you're seeing there. This here is our fruit only grab bag, and then just walking around and being able to let you know that we do have some cases of greens for sale. Those are mustard greens there. So we have fresh mustard greens that are for sale. And then we also have organic spring mix, and organic baby spinach. Okay. So we have, again, mustard greens, caseload of mustard greens that are for sale, and then caseload sale on our organic spring mix and our organic half and half, baby spinach and spring mix. Okay, so those are perfect for juicing, they're perfect for your smoothies, they're perfect for your salads. And then we do have caseload sales on our raspberries as well. Okay, so we thank you so much for tuning in, for checking us out. We appreciate you for viewing our Facebook Live post and providing support to us. We are all about keeping kids off the streets and raising our next generation of CEOs and entrepreneurs. And even though our youth ambassadors are tucked safely at home, we have spoken with them, we're keeping in touch, and we are encouraging them, of course, to stay at home, right? Stay at home. And as I shared on Friday, I talked about a couple of movies, one of which I haven't revisited, and that is the movie called Contagion. But I told one of our ambassadors about it. I told Janaya about it, and I said, girl, you watch that movie, you will gladly go ahead and stay home, and you will understand, Sonia, won't she? I said, you will understand the importance of staying home when you watch a movie like Contagion. I myself did rewatch the movie 2012, and not to replay everything that I shared on Friday night, but with the movie 2012, it just spoke to me. It spoke to me in terms of what sort of contribution can you make during this time of COVID-19 crisis? What do you want to go out doing? And when I say go out doing, it's like we all have a leadership role, whether it's to our family, our kids, our neighbors, ourselves, and what can your contribution be? And I challenge all of you to stay level-headed, to stay prayed up, to pray for the world, and to use your gifts and talents even now. To use your gifts and talents even now. Thank you, Amy, for tuning in. And so on Friday, as I shared in terms of what we can do, I know that there are parents who are stressing out, wondering how are they going to keep their kids fed? How are they going to make ends meet when they've been laid off and we don't know when that stimulus check is going to arrive, and not everybody is able to get SNAP and EBT. And so on Friday, we shared how you can take a $20 classic fresh produce grab bag and again, add a rotisserie chicken, some ground meat, and you can feed your family. You can literally feed your family. And so if you missed watching that video, please go back and look at it, because it is on our Facebook page, facebook.com jobs, Youth Earn and Learn jobs-4-kids, facebook.com/Youth Earn and Learn jobs-4-kids. And you can view it. And it's also on our YouTube page. And on YouTube, it is Youth Earn and Learn, one word, no spaces, and then jobs-4-kids. And I just talked about some tricks that you can use so that you don't have to be fearful. You don't have to be anxious when it comes down to what's for dinner, what are we eating, what's for lunch. You know, all of those questions that kids have a way of asking. And when money is tight and things are so up in the air, we don't need to be stressed out. We need to have answers. And so with Youth Earn and Learn Jobs for Kids, we are going to unpack this week's classic. So this is our $20 bundle here, and it is our classic fresh produce grab bag. And so in this week's classic, we do have raspberries, blueberries, and as a matter of fact, you get 2 packs of raspberries. And I'm really excited because this week's classic actually is like a keto classic. And usually our keto classics are $30, but you're going to get a sale. The sale this week, the keto classic, is just $20 because God is good. All right, God is good. And our classic, as I looked at it and I was putting it all together, I was like, wow, this is perfect for those who are on the keto diet. For those of you who are not familiar with keto, the keto diet, thank you, Tony, for tuning in. Keto is spelled Keto, Keto. And you might be more familiar with the Atkins diet. And there was another diet that was out during that time of the Atkins diet. And those were like the precursors to the keto diet. And so keto diet is to help get your body into what's called ketosis, into a fat burning state. And you do that by reducing the carbs, right? Reducing the carbs. And so with the fresh produce grab bag, with all of these things in it that do not have the heavy carbs, this is perfect. It's perfect for those who are following the keto diet. It's perfect for those who want to regain their health and or maintain their health. So let me get back to unpacking it. We do have, naming the fruit, we have oranges, navel oranges, the raspberries, and the blueberries. In terms of the greens, we have the mustard greens, fresh mustard greens, right? You have 4 bundles of those because, again, when you're doing the keto diet or you're trying to maintain your health and you're eating right, I always try to look out for you and make sure that you have plenty, right? Plenty, because I've been there, done that, continue to do it, continue to watch how I eat, and it's good to have plenty of healthy things at your disposal. All right, you get 2 of the baby spinach and spring mix. You get 2 tubs of that, and you get 2 tubs of the spring mix here. Now, both of these are organic. They're both earthbound. They're both organic, and so you get a total of 4. All right, 4 of those tubs. In addition, you get your broccoli florets, and you get your broccoli slaw. And another thing that made me really excited about this week's classic fresh produce grab bag that is definitely keto ready is the superfoods that's in it. And so after I go over the deluxe crate, which is always 2 classics, 1, 2, 2 classics, which is what you see here, plus all your extras, all right? So that's actually 2 classics all nicely packed in there. And your extras this week look like your organic broccoli and carrots here, organic broccoli and carrots, some organic sage for those of you who cook with natural herbs. You get some butternut veggie spirals, and you get a couple of Honeycrisp apples. Now, for those of you who are following keto, you want to give those apples to someone else, because the Honeycrisp apples are not keto friendly. Okay, so with the deluxe crate, right, and the classic, it is full of superfoods. And why is that important? I'm glad you asked, and I'm very glad that I located my cheat sheet. All right, so this is my cheat sheet that we're going to break down some of the benefits of your superfoods. I mentioned it on last week, but I didn't have my cheat sheet, so I didn't have the hard copy of it. So I was really excited when I saw it today, when I located it again. All right, so like I said, in your classic fresh produce grab bag, you have your zucchini, right? You have your zucchini, and right there for the zucchini, look at it. It says it helps you to lose weight, it lowers your high cholesterol, it prevents heart disease, reduces rheumatoid arthritis aches, it helps you maintain optimal health, it promotes men's health, it keeps you disease-free, plus it protects your cardiovascular system. There are a number of people who have heart issues, and just to think, if you can eat your medicine versus taking your artificial type medicines, wouldn't you rather? Now, for those of you who are on prescription meds, I want you to take them. Take them, take them, take them, take them, take them. However, I also want you to consider increasing your vegetables, increasing your superfoods, okay? So in addition to the zucchini, we also have carrots, remember? Because we talked about your broccoli slaw. In your broccoli slaw, you have carrots mixed in there, as well as the deluxe crate, you have broccoli and carrots there. And quite frankly, I might have time to throw in carrots for everybody, okay? So it's just that good for you, I just might do that. So with the carrots, it prevents cancer, as if that wasn't enough all by itself. Carrots prevent cancer. It controls diabetes. It reduces the risk of stroke. Come on, y'all. It reduces the risk of stroke. It prevents heart disease. So you notice how some things prevent and some things treat, right? And that's old saying, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. That's exactly right. So it prevents heart disease. It lowers the blood pressure. It boosts your immunity. And again, with COVID-19, you need all the immunity boosters that you can get. And eating carrots helps you to do that. It helps in digestion. It reduces constipation. It reduces cholesterol. It improves your eyesight. And it improves your oral health. Now, who knew that the little old carrot chips or the little carrot sticks did all of that, right? Of course, if you've been following Youth Learn and Learn Jobs for Kids for any length of time, we have taught you about superfoods, so you knew. Now we want to give you some extra motivation to actually do it. So on this other side, we list sweet potatoes and cabbage. This particular week, we don't have those two things, but we do have broccoli. And let's learn what's happening with broccoli, right? Because here are your broccoli florets right in there. So you have your broccoli. Now, broccoli also prevents cancer. What does it do? It prevents cancer. It prevents heart disease. It also lowers your blood pressure, lowers cholesterol. It detoxes the body. It prevents birth defects. It improves digestion. It treats anemia. It boosts your immune system. It eliminates inflammation and improves your vision. Boy, if I had a free hand, I'd be clapping it up for broccoli. Brother Broccoli has got it going on, right? Thank you, Trina, for sharing our video. We really appreciate you, hon. So when it comes down to our superfoods, they are so amazing and they're so good for you. So good for you. In addition to the broccoli, the zucchini, and the, what was the other thing I taught y'all about just now? And the carrots. We also have the apple. Let's see, we have apples right in here in our deluxe crate. So apples also prevent cancer. They treat anemia. They control diabetes. They lower the cholesterol levels, reduce heart disease, prevents Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. Now, I didn't tell y'all, but apples is one of my favorite fruits. One of my favorite fruits. However, having been diagnosed pre-diabetic a few years ago and beating the pre-diabetes scare, I learned that all apples, just like all fruits and vegetables, are not created equally. So like I said, this one here is the Honey Crisp. You want to reach for the Granny Smiths, the ones that are a little bit tart. Those are definitely good for treating your diabetes, right? And in general, apples do all of this. Apples detox the body as well. It improves intestinal health. It aids in dental health, and it treats respiratory issues. You get it? You hear that? Now, speaking of respiratory issues, it reminds me of COVID-19, of course, but its neighbor here on our cheat sheet, celery, look at what celery does. It reduces asthma symptoms. My grandson was diagnosed with asthma, and when he learned that celery reduces asthma symptoms, he said, I need to eat celery every day, Mimi. Out of the mouth of babes, right? And I'm telling you, if you get in the habit of just having fresh fruits and vegetables around, then that's what the kids, that's what your husband, that's what your wife, that's what everybody will reach for. I know yesterday it was not, dinner wasn't quite ready, and I was very ready, and I just reached for some carrots because they were there, right? They were washed and ready to go, so I just started munching on some carrots, and I know carrots are good for me, and so Munch and Crunch is what I did, okay? And so again, the more fresh fruits and vegetables you have around, and the more knowledge you have about having them and consuming them, the more you can raise your level of expectation to have good health, right? And so your romaine lettuce is also on the list of superfoods. And one of the things that was fabulous that we learned about romaine lettuce is that romaine lettuce induces sleep. Now, I, thank God, do not have any problem sleeping, but my daughter does. And romaine lettuce actually releases serotonin so that you can fall asleep. So if you really grab hold of our superfoods, and we just have on our cheat sheet 8 total, 4 on this side, 4 on the other, but there are many other superfoods as well. And when you grab hold of those superfoods, guys, and you incorporate them into your diet, you incorporate them into the way that you eat, you can expect so many good things. All right, so many good things. And so again, this is our $20 fresh produce grab bag here. We do have available for curbside pickup or delivery, and we do deliver throughout Hampton Roads, and we have gotten requests to see if we can deliver to Jersey and other places like that. We are able to ship there. We are able to ship. We sure can. And again, this is the deluxe crate. The deluxe crate is always 2 times, right? 2 times the classic plus your extras. And the deluxe crate is $45. The deluxe crate is $45. And we do pack it up in a crate just like this. And what we tell people is that when you're ready to reorder, give us the crate back. We'll gift you another crate full of all your superfood goodies. In addition to our fresh fruits and vegetables, again, we do have our healthy snacks. We have our signature Chex Trail Mix. It is made with raisins and peanuts, and we marinate it so that you can get a nice peanut buttery taste in every bite. But for those who have allergies, we do have some that have no peanuts in it, okay? We have animal crackers, and we have goldfish, as well as we have roasted peanuts, salted and unsalted. On this side, we do have our shots. Let's see if I can get a good light, a good angle on these, because these are just delicious. It is just delicious. These are our cocoa dusted almonds. Oh my gosh, they're so good. The cocoa dusted almonds. We have the organic coconut clusters. We have our high-end clusters here, sort of like a peanut brittle, but it's not. It's actually pecans, almonds, and cashews. Is it pecans? I think it's just almonds and cashews, and it is absolutely fabulous. It might have pecans in there, but I know for sure almonds and cashews. There it is. It is delicious. And then down here, this is a trail mix that has little pieces of chocolate like M&Ms. There's little pieces of chocolate like the M&M in there. And then back in here, our seniors love these. Our Think bars, so we have all 3 flavors back in there. And then we have our nabs up here, our oats and honey, our peanut butter crackers, and then our Nutri-Grain bars with all 3 flavors as well. Okay? And then we've done some baking. So this is our signature spice cake here. It has cinnamon, it has cake spice, nutmeg, all of that in there. It tastes a lot like a soft gingerbread cake. That's what it tastes a lot like. That's what I've heard, yes. And then we have our cornbread. This is our honey cornbread, one of our southern favorites. We have that available. Our portion control banana pudding. This here is our fruit only grab bag, our fruit only grab bag. You have navel oranges, you have strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, 2 packs of raspberries, and you have Red Delicious apples and a Honey Crisp apple. All right, so that's our $20 fruit only. And then, like I said, we do have our Heat and Eat grab and go meals. So for our Heat and Eat grab and go meals, we do have our sliders. This is a barbecue chicken slider on Hawaiian rolls. And this is a coleslaw. And instead of mayo, it's made with a sun-dried tomato dressing. And then this one here is a stir fry, just like that one. But this one here is a vegetarian stir fry. This one is the same stir fry, but chicken, white meat chicken is added to it. And it is served with brown rice, organic brown rice and quinoa, okay? And then these are our stuffed peppers with black beans, ground turkey, tomatoes, all kinds of good stuff. You get a separate thing of cheese if you want to add cheese to it, and then you have your extra organic brown rice and quinoa down there at the bottom. And this is one of our classic favorites. This is our barbecue chicken, southern style potato salad, our famous potato salad, and our baked beans. Okay, sure, crowd pleasers. And then this is the same sort of meals, but this is with the protein, the meat protein, and then this is without. So this here is, hey, Brother Ali, thank you for tuning in. This here is our organic brown rice and quinoa with our vegetable stir fry. This is our spaghetti. It is a veggie spaghetti, so it's made with our zucchini noodles, and instead of big old meatballs, you have roasted broccoli, and you have sweet peppers that are in there as well. I don't believe that with any of your dietary choices, you're regaining your health, it has to be bland and tasteless. No, not at all. It can be very tasty, and you can make sure that you are eating properly, having your superfoods in there, having a good variety. This here is our cauliflower rice. This looks like our fried rice. We actually took a recipe and we went 2 different directions with it. So you could have teriyaki rice, like the package said, teriyaki veggie rice, or you could do a fried rice. And so that's what that is here. It is a cauliflower rice, and we do have it as a teriyaki fried rice with the chicken right there. And then we have it without, because again, for those who are opting not to eat meat, we applaud your efforts, and we are right there with you in terms of being supportive of your choice. In addition to our grab bags, we do have, again, our caseload sale. We do have our mustard greens. You can get a caseload of mustard greens. It's just $20. You can do all that cleaning and picking and, get your smoked meat and do it. And you can do your organic spring mix, get a case of those. Or you can get a case of baby spinach and spring mix. Yes, Brother Ali, you need to get meals to your 80-year-old father in Virginia Beach. Do we deliver? Yes, sir, we do. And my mother joined the 80 Club on last Friday. She turned 80 on last Friday. So, yes, we do. We can deliver to Virginia Beach, not a problem. And we can do a 5-day meal prep, or you can do individual heat and eat, grab and go meals. And then that way, Dad will have something right at his fingertips that's healthy for him and tasty. So this is we think is awesome too. And you can hit us up, 757-714-1789, 757-714-1789. We'll be glad to further discuss that with you as soon as we wrap up our Facebook Live. All right, and so that's our caseload sale with our greens, our organic spring mix, organic baby spinach and spring mix combo, and our raspberries, okay? So we thank you for tuning in. Again, our commitment during COVID-19 is to do what we do best, delivering healthy, fresh fruits and vegetables to your door, and being able to help individuals navigate how are they going to feed their families without breaking the bank, without stressing, without wondering how they're going to be able to afford it. Because they can affordably get our classic fresh produce grab bag, add some meat of their choice to it, and then definitely do a lot of incredible meals and really feel good that their family will be eating healthy and will be enjoying their meals, and they will see that their dollars really can go farther. All righty, guys. Again, you can reach us at 757-714-1789 to your good peace and health.